Good day, everyone. Welcome to study number 33. And today's title is Good News to Tell. I'm going to be in Acts chapter 1, and we're going to read verses 4 to 5 and then verse 8. I can still remember one of my first ever years doing Spark in Ballymena. I think I was about 15, so very much still in the season of life when I was incredibly quiet and not very outgoing. I can remember at the end of the week, there was this big family fun night in Bally playing fields. There were inflatables, there was a football tournament, barbecue, face painting, and lots of people had set up these fun fair style games and challenges. As I walked around just seeing what was going on, someone at one of those fun fair games, they called me over. They were also part of the Spark team. They pointed over to a guy at one of the other games and they said, "Can you give him a message from me?" I was too polite to say anything, so I listened to the message and then I began to walk over to pass it on. As I got closer though, well, my fear of having to talk to people I didn't know began to kind of bubble up inside of me, and all I could think was, I do not want to do this. I realized that the guy had given me the message, well, he wasn't watching anymore. He was concentrating on explaining his game to some kids that had turned up. So at the final leg of the journey to pass on the message, I bottled it. I just kept walking, and the message, well, it never got shared. Looking back, I kind of feel bad, but I was a self-conscious teenager, so give me some grace. Bottom line is this though, I couldn't handle the responsibility of sharing a simple message with someone I didn't know. So I can't imagine how the disciples felt when Jesus told them what he wanted them to do. You see, after Jesus' death and resurrection, he appeared to lots of people. Then within a few weeks, he returned to heaven. And before doing so, he entrusted his followers with the task of telling other people the good news. It was a big responsibility to give us humans, and surely it was a risky strategy. Acts chapter 1, beginning at verse 4, tells us the task that we've been given. Do not leave Jerusalem, but wait for the gift of my... Acts chapter 1 tells us all about the task that Jesus gave to his disciples. Do not leave Jerusalem, but wait for the gift my Father promised, which you have heard me speak about. For John baptized with water, but in a few days you will be baptized with the Holy Spirit. You will receive power, and you will be my witnesses in Jerusalem and in all Judea and Samaria and to the ends of the earth. Jesus had prepared the way. He had promised that after he returned to heaven, he would send the Holy Spirit who would counsel, guide, and empower Christ followers with the task that they had been given. When God's Spirit turned up at Pentecost, well, it transformed and it empowered these men. At one point, they had run away scared when Jesus was arrested, but now they turned into these seemingly fearless and definitely world-changing evangelists. The task was great, but the power to do so was found in the Holy Spirit. We have good news to be telling people. We like talking about good news. If we discover a great restaurant, if we've had a great holiday, or if we've tuned into a great new TV show, well, we're eager to tell everybody and get the word out there. But here's the challenge. Are we that eager to tell people about the good news of Jesus? Jesus has entrusted us with a very important mission. Don't be like the 15-year-old me. Don't shy away from the task. Instead, trust in God's power. Ask for his help to be courageous and start sharing the greatest news that the world can ever hear.